Hey, I'm at the Ford dealership here in Marina in San Leandro, and the machinists are out on strike. I was talking to these two guys. So what's the issues, guys? What do they want of you guys?
So basically, they're trying to raise our healthcare about 300%, and they're trying to freeze our wages after we've already taken wage cuts over the last 5 years here.
Yeah.
When we first took our wage cuts, they told us they needed to do it for the business to survive, and once the economy came back, they'd give them back.
In good faith.
In good faith.
Yeah.
Over the last year and a half, our driveway has been backed up all the way out to the street. This place is doing $250,000 in parts sales just to the service department.
And they still want concessions.
They still want us to give back.
Sales are at an all-time high for
What were you
service and parts.
And what were you saying about the numbers, in terms of physical numbers, in terms of healthcare and stuff?
They want to take families, especially, they want to hit families hard with, take our healthcare from $330 a month to $560 in a 2-year period.
Wow.
Not to mention with the wage freeze.
Just for 1 second. So anyway, anything else? Oh, you were talking about, what about, I'm looking over here, there's a Nissan dealership. You were saying that they're in negotiations?
The Nissan dealership across the street is also in...
It's what?
The Nissan dealership across the street is also in negotiations. I think they've been in negotiations for about a year now as well.
A year, wow. And what are they not coming on the picket lines?
We haven't seen any of them yet since we've been out here.
And they're in the same local?
Same local, 1546.
Well, you know, the same thing's happening at my former employer. They're in negotiations. 9 months they've been in there. 2 unions, well, there's more unions, but 2 of them are after me. Like, I used to belong to the blue collar, the white collar. None of them they're all separate and everything else. What do you think about that? The union movement seems to be so isolated, leaving people, you know what I mean?
It seems like it makes a weaker effect when people aren't coming out and supporting each other. Something to be said about strength of numbers, and if we can get all of our 1546 members out here, I think we'd make greater headway.
Yeah, they don't have enough numbers. It just looks to your employer like they're a bunch of weaklings and you shouldn't even be union anyway. And they'll just make concessions if they can. They're just going to prey on that.
Yeah, somebody told me not to block the driveway there.
Yeah, we don't even have enough people out here every day to block the driveway.
But you said that the people are not crossing. Is that right?
They have not done much in car sales. We got the salesmen coming out here telling us they're dying, we're killing them.
We might have sold a handful of cars.
Oh, yeah?
Maybe the people that didn't speak English didn't understand why we were out here.
One salesman, up until last Friday, he told us that he thought he was going to have a record month. He sold 16 cars, and as soon as last Friday came, he hasn't sold a car since.
So this is a high sales time.
It's been 8 days since he sold a car. He actually had appointments for people to come in to buy cars. They're on notice, their cars were here. They found out we were on strike and they wouldn't cross the picket line and ended up buying cars across the street.
Yeah. Well, you know, I think that Occupy movement showed that if you have the numbers, you can challenge their laws.
Exactly.
You know, what do you think of that Occupy movement at all?
Clearly, you know, that was a huge movement and they were unstoppable.
Yeah. It's like organized labor should be doing stuff like that as well, yeah?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, so...
We need masses. It'd be nice if we get to Occupy.